compared to last year. And now we need to have the weather to work out in our advantage.
Yeah, we got to get some running weather so we can run off all that food we're talking about.
And the thing about fresh tastes better and it's cheaper.
There you go.
Double whammy right there. It feels like Thanksgiving out there right now. If we had a day like today for the Thanksgiving parade, wind might be a little bit of an issue.
Really?
But it wouldn't be too bad of a day. Yesterday we had the really strong winds, which were gusting up to 50 miles per hour in parts of the area. We've basically cut that in half today, gusting up to about 20 and 25 in some cases. 53 right now, within the confines of Central Park, only coming in at about 9 miles per hour, but definitely gusting higher in some of the outlying areas. Speaking of outlying areas, Poughkeepsie this morning got down to 30 degrees. You had frost advisories, northwestern hills of New Jersey, up into the Hudson Valley, interior parts of Fairfield County, Connecticut. So it's very cold out there this morning, coldest of the season so far. In October, getting off to such a dry start, the driest start to October on record, the whole first half of the month, basically. We haven't had any measurable rainfall, and that streak looks to continue for at least another 7 days. 57 at Newark, 53 at LaGuardia right now, 52 your number at Sussex, your 56 down the shore, Belmar, Toms River, also on the east end of Long Island at Montauk, pair 5s at Bridgeport, and also at Islip. So there's that northwest wind coming in. Pretty decent corridor of mainly clear skies, but there are some clouds as you head up into the Poconos and Catskills, and even a couple of brief showers moving into northern parts of Sullivan County. So one or two of these could make it all the way down to parts of the Hudson Valley, according to this particular guidance here, by around 4 p.m. I think in the city it's just a couple of clouds around. Clouds can win out over sunshine at times during the afternoon. Overnight tonight, if anything, a little bit colder than it was last night, down into the low 40s in the city, 30s basically everywhere else. And tomorrow, kind of a repeat of today. Maybe a touch less wind out there. Temperatures getting back up into the middle 50s for highs. Again, we're watching the tropics, and we have this system out here over the central Atlantic. This has a 60% chance of developing into either a depression or maybe even a storm. It would be Nadine if it gets named a storm. And that could impact Puerto Rico, but by actually later Friday night into Saturday with some heavy rain, and then Hispaniola thereafter. And there's a 30% chance of some development taking place over the western Caribbean. So we'll be keeping an eye on 2 regions in the Atlantic Basin. Air quality will be good for the rest of the afternoon. UV index will be a 3, which is moderate. So it's breezy, cool, partial sunshine. That high getting up to 56, feeling cooler though. A moonlit sky, breezy and chilly tonight. Speaking of feeling colder, 43 will feel more like the low 30s at times. Breezy and cool, it's a mix of clouds and sun for tomorrow. That high getting back up to 56. So today and tomorrow basically kind of repeats of each other. On Thursday, a little bit milder, a little bit less windy. So it's going to feel a whole lot better on Thursday, 60 degrees. And then speaking of feeling better, Friday mid-60s, and we're in the 70s starting Saturday, lasting right through the weekend, even into early next week, and not a drop of rain in the forecast.
Wow, sounds great, Jeff. Thank you so much for that. And still to come, pop star Olivia Rodrigo takes a tumble during her concert in Australia. What she had to say about her concert fall.
And the Great Pumpkin Escape. Dashcam video captures the moment a runaway inflatable finally comes to a stop.